Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a jam-packed video of cleaning motivation for you in a new room that you haven't seen before. But prior to getting into that new room, I clearly got a little bit distracted on my way out to the main focus of the day, which will be the home office, by these shelves that we have near the back door, which stores all of our everyday things like our keys, etc, etc, etc. And I noticed that it had also turned into a bit of a catch-all again for all of our other things, especially things that need to go out to the office but haven't made their way out there yet. So got a little bit distracted, so we're going to start off there. We're going to give everything a wipe down and a bit of a declutter and put everything back where it's supposed to be. Moving into the home office. Welcome to the office, guys. This is a external one that is separate to the main building of our home, because we needed one but we didn't have anywhere in our floor plan that worked, so we added it in the back as a prefab put together on-site building. We are going into here today. As you can see from the before footage, it is an absolute disaster. It needs so much cleaning done to it. That's because it's been a fair while since I've been in to clean this office. It's, as I said, not attached to the main building, so it's one of those areas that I kind of forget to go into. And when I do remember, I can't, because since the beginning of 2020, when, you know, like COVID hit, Tim has been working from home in the office, so I can't exactly go in and start using vacuums and pushing him out the way to get to screens and etc, and things like that when he's trying to work and bring in the finances that our family need to survive. But anyway, so as a result, it's been almost almost a year since I've been into the office to give it a clean. So the dust alone in this room is a massive giveaway of how long it's just been. But either way, on this particular day, Neve had a friend over for a play date. She also had her sister over. So she was well and truly distracted and happy because we had the friend over for the play date as well. It meant we weren't going anywhere. So Tim was happy in the house doing a bit of cooking and entertaining the kids and being really hands-on with them. So I thought I would jump into this area and actually get it cleaned. The impressive part was it actually took me about 4 hours to clean this office. 4 hours. 4 solid hours. I've decided to start with removing all of the pinboard items. I'm not exactly sure why I chose that was the best place to start, but I did. So that's where we're going to start. Apparently that seemed very logical at the time to bring all those off first. I think it was honestly my way of dipping my toes in it, feeling a little bit overwhelmed when I first walked in and looked at everything and thought, oh my, where do I start? I'm sure we all have days like that. Do you have days like that? I definitely have days like that. But either way, so I started off with the pin boards, and then I also started sorting through the giant pile of paper that I had dumped on my side of the desk that I'd left there to sort through later. And I guess now is later, and obviously now was much later than when they got put there because it's a large pile. So whilst sorting through my pile of to be sorted stuff, I did find 2 of the pictures that I had in there that needed to be hung up on the walls. These are gifts from Neve, and there was one from her sister when her sister was in kindy, so that's like a good 10 years ago. But either way, it's mostly from Neve. They're like Mother's Day gifts and stuff that she's created at school and brought home for me. Absolutely super duper cute as usual. But I've sort of started hanging them all in this particular corner in the office, and it's kind of turning into like a little Neve artwork gallery wall. And I've got a lot more space there because I've got a lot more years of Mother's Days coming, so we'll see how quickly we fill up the space. Now we're going to start on the dusting, and as you can tell from the before footage, as well as what you can probably see in all the other footage, and as I've explained, there was a lot of dusting. So I'm starting from the top, going down to the bottom to make sure I'm not just getting dirt on something that I've already cleaned. So starting up high with dusting off the air conditioning unit, and then slowly moving my way down and around the room to try and get everything dusted and clean. So whilst dusting over the bench tops, I decided to tidy the cords a bit that are all connected to my computer. I didn't touch Tim's cords on his computers only because he has it set up a very specific way to make his computer work the way he needs it to be able to work from home. So I didn't do his, I just kind of dusted around and cleaned up around his as best as I could. But on my side, I decided to disconnect everything and re-tidy. I would totally love to have all the wireless connections, so like wireless mouse, wireless keyboard, all the other wireless options, and get down to the fewest amount of cords possible in the office. But realistically, all the cabled stuff that we have do still work perfectly fine, and I don't want to replace them if they're working fine. It just doesn't feel like it's a really necessary thing to do, and so you know, I'm just not going to upgrade it until I have to, until they're not working at all anymore. But I was just wondering, how often do everyone else upgrade their electronics and items? Is it whenever something brand new comes out, or is it only when something dies and needs to be replaced? Just interested. How often do you guys upgrade yours, and what do you think is a reasonable reason to? Okay, and then I am vacuuming and wiping down the office chairs. One of them was super naughty and it cut me. I'm still not quite sure exactly where it cut me underneath there. There must be a tiny piece of sharp plastic, but that seems to be a common theme. I seem to get cut by our furniture a lot. I don't know why they don't like me, but either way, they very much like to attack me. But these two office chairs are super comfy. We spent ages choosing them. They are so good for lumbar support and everything that you need in an office chair. But what I did not think about when we were purchasing them, and I'm surprised I don't think about it, but it was a mistake. They are so comfy, but they are an absolute nightmare to clean because they've got all those little crevices and catch-all areas in them for dust and hair and any other things going on. So absolute nightmare. But either way, I vacuumed and dusted them down and did that twice over because there are two chairs. Once I'm done with the chairs, I will be wiping down the glass sliding doors and deep cleaning in the sliding track to get out any debris that has blown in from the garden.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Why are you cleaning the office?
Because it was disgusting, because Mummy hasn't been able to get in here for ages because Daddy works in here.
Oh.
So now that Daddy's not working today, Mummy thought, oh, I'm going to get in there and clean that office.
But won't he just make it messy again?
Yes, he 100% will, yes. That is correct information.
But when you can just leave it messy. Leave?
No,
Is
just
this
leave
where
it
you
messy.
make your...
Forever free, you and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
guys, and then finally, last thing that needs to be done in this office today is the flooring. So we're going to finish off with cleaning the floors. I'm also get down under the desk at this point to be able to get to some of the harder spots and past all the charging cables. I also needed to reattach one of the power boards to the wall hooks because it had come off. I do realize that the charging cables and power packs from the computers look absolutely terrible on the floor. They also make it much harder for me to be able to get down there and keep that area clean. Having said that, it is very similar to the cables up on the top of the computer, where I'm aware that there are other options. I'm looking at different storage solutions for that to be able to get it up off the floor and all like out of the way. I'm thinking one of those like under desk crate kind of boxes that you can get for like little desk lockers basically that can hold the power packs as well. But it's just not a priority on the to-do list. So that is a maybe, we'll see, would like to, but not necessarily desperate to do. But other than that, we're just giving everything a vacuum and a mop, putting everything back. And then after 4 solid hours of dusting, so much dusting, my allergies were going off for the rest of the day. As soon as Neve's friend was picked up, I had to go have a shower and get all the dust off my hair and my face. It was a fun 4 hours of cleaning in there, but the impact was amazing. I felt amazing every time I walked in there this week. Tim was really impressed as well. So totally worth the deep clean. So I really hope that you have all enjoyed this video. I hope it's motivated you to be able to get through some of those big cleaning jobs that you kind of put off or make reasons to not do. Like maybe I made a reason at the beginning that Tim's always in there. I mean, I do have nights and weekends, but But thank you so much for joining me this week, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week for the next cleaning motivation video. Bye, y'all.
Since you have been gone, like I was told, you're the only one. Since you have been gone, like I was told, you're the only one. I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up to the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you.